Hi Aries, this is going to be your timeless love reading and I hope you get some clarity and guidance from it. So Aries, let's get stuck in. Let's see what's going on between you and your person. Let's see what actions your person is planning on taking toward you right now. Aries, how are you? How the heck are you? I hope you are well. Hope you're good. Hope you're healthy. I really do. Let's see what your person has to say to you. Okay, Aries, first we have got the Eight of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign, but you don't have to. You really could be dealing with any sign whatsoever. Next, we've got Justice, Major Arcana. Libra energy, you could be dealing with a Libra. The number 8 is sticking out to me as well. It's just something that I'm really focused on, so maybe the number 8 could mean something to you in regards to this connection, or it could become significant, so keep an eye out for the number 8 if it doesn't already resonate with you. The number 8 also symbolizes, infinity, kind of infinite, like an infinite connection, a connection that never dies, a connection that's been around forever and ever. So I feel like I am picking up on a soulmate vibe, a past life connection, somebody who you've been connected to in many lifetimes and in this lifetime, obviously. So like I'm not picking up on a new energy per se, like a new person. I feel like this is somebody from your past or your recent past or even your present. But I feel like it is somebody that you have history with in this lifetime. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. It's for a collective. So just take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. The Six of Pentacles, Earth energy. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and more Libra energy. I see the Six of Pentacles as a Libra as well. So we have heavy Libra. All of the earth signs are here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you really could be dealing with any sign. Any sign, it doesn't matter. Bottom of the deck, Awakening, also known as the Hanged Man. So Aquarius energy. Pisces, Leo energy. Okay. Why am I saying it like that? I was like, okay, and then I was trying to say okie dokie and it came out weird, but there we go. Anyways, Awakening, the Hanged Man kind of taking over everything right now. Like somebody looking at this connection in a new way. It's like somebody who's realizing that they were wrong about you or wrong about this connection. Aries, this is somebody who did give up on this connection, okay? They gave up on you for the wrong reasons. And it's like at the time, they didn't realize it was wrong. They didn't realize that they were making the wrong choice. But now they're like, I totally messed this up. I totally fumbled this. Aries was perfect for me, but at the time I didn't think Aries was. So it's like they didn't think you were right for them at the time, but now they do. And it's like they are full of regret for ending the connection, for stepping away from the connection. Like, how wrong could they be is kind of their energy. How wrong was I? I was so dumb to let this go. I was so dumb to let Aries go. And they're kind of like, why didn't I think they were right at the time? At the time, there was absolutely nothing wrong with you or what you were doing. Like, that's how they are now. Like, hindsight looking back. Like, Aries was handsome. Aries was pretty. If you're a male or female, it doesn't matter. You had everything. You had looks. You had, how you connected with them, how they were able to have conversations with you, like deep conversations, but you also made them laugh. And like you made them feel safe. You made them feel good. Like there was absolutely nothing wrong with your energy. You were giving green flags all over the place. 2 of these cards are green. Green flag. There was absolutely nothing wrong with you. You were perfect for them. So it's like, why did I give that up? Why did I give that up? And it's like an energy of them wanting to revisit the connection. It's an energy of them wanting to salvage it, to try and, rebirth it, to reach out to you, to apologize. They feel like they owe you an apology. Six of Pentacles and Justice together, okay? They owe you an apology. Because I feel like you did really give to them. You did really give to this connection. Like, you put a lot of effort in. Which they did know. They did recognize that. You know, you were so into it. So into it. You know, watering the connection in every which way. Like, you really did care about it. And you really did see a future. Like, you thought that this was your person. This was the person who you were going to have children with, going to go the long haul with. I feel like you were so sure. Like, this is an energy, this is a reading where I'm like, I'm picking up on your energy. Like, you were so sure that this was your one, that this was your future, that this person was your future. And they just, out of the blue, just fumbled you, walked away from the connection, ended the connection. Which is so strange to me. It's so strange to me. And here's the thing, it's so strange to them as well why they did it. Were they under a spell at the time? Like, how did they make this crazy decision? I'm confused about it. Your person's even confused about it. It's like they're looking back like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? They were clearly in some weird frame of mind at the time. Aries, like a really strange frame of mind. Which is also strange. Because I feel like generally they always gave off quite a calm energy or a together energy. Like, I don't feel like at the time they were having like money woes or work woes. Like, they weren't financially in trouble, or there was nothing inherently stressing them out, like, outside of you at all. Like, with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm just seeing a very calm energy. At the time, they were so calm. Like, everything was fine. They weren't like showing signs that they're worried about something, that there's something else on their mind that could have contributed to them stepping away from the connection, them making a hasty decision. But they did make a hasty decision. But there was nothing here. I'm not seeing anything here that was particularly stressing them out. And I feel like, here's the thing, I feel like that was almost the problem. They were so calm and so ready for this and so into this. They were so happy, so happy. You need to know how happy you made them and how kind of calm you made them. You grounded this person. You know, I feel like maybe this person, like, I am getting a calm energy. Like, they were always calm. Like, they never, like I said, they never really showed signs of being worried about something. You know, like, that would worry you, that they would walk away. But again, I'm seeing that, like, you kind of calmed this person down, or like you were able to relax them. You were able to relax them and make them feel good about things, you know? Like, maybe they did come to you with stuff, like, kind of stuff that maybe they were worried about, but you always kind of calmed it down. You were able to make them feel better and stop them worrying about stuff. You know, you were just so good for them. But again, like, I'm not getting that they were particularly worried about anything, but that's a lot of it has to do with you. Like, you were so good at being that safe place for them. But like, I'm not seeing like there was an outside energy kind of getting into their head, or they had options. There was nothing like that at all going on. They didn't have work trouble. You know, there was nothing worrying them that you could not make better, that you could not make them feel better about. Okay, so I almost feel like that was the problem. That was the problem. They were so happy and so relaxed that it made them panic. It made it so real. And something happened within them that made them run. They ran for literally no reason. Because there was no reason to run. Because this was so real and so happy and so, like, this was a future. This was going to be a future. And you got to know how content they were. But that was the problem. That was the problem. Something went off in their mind like, oh my God, this is too real. This is too perfect. I'm too happy. Like, and self-sabotage to the core. They just ran from it. And they're kind of looking back like, why did I do that? Why did I run from this? This was perfect. Why did I do that? Self-sabotage is the only answer. Self-sabotage, like, this is too good to be true. Like, kind of all of these weird thoughts came into their head that made them think it's too good to be true, that something's bound to go wrong. Like, they can't make you happy. They can't really make you happy. And maybe there was an element of they thought they were a bit of a burden to you. Like, these thoughts just started infiltrating their mind. Because I feel like you did kind of calm them down. You did make them feel better about stuff. And so they never really had problems. Because you always made the problems better and made them relax. And I feel like this is too good to be true. Aries cares way too much about me. I don't really deserve this. I'm kind of a burden to Aries. Like, Aries deserves somebody who doesn't overthink so much, who doesn't, like, Aries should not be my babysitter. I feel like there was an element of that there, that they felt like they were becoming a burden to you, even though that wasn't true. I don't feel like you felt like they were a burden at all. But it was their thoughts. These kind of thoughts in their head started sneaking in. And so they self-sabotaged the connection. It's too good to be true. Aries deserves somebody who doesn't worry. Like, that's pretty much it. That's why they ran. They thought you could do better. They thought that they were just stressing you out, that, you know, they wanted to be somebody that you didn't have to babysit. That's how they felt. Like, they felt like you were kind of babysitting them, and they felt like it was, even though it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But these negative thoughts started coming into their head like, oh, Aries is like Aries shouldn't have to babysit me. But it wasn't like that at all. It wasn't like that. But that's just the thoughts that they were having. You know, these negative thoughts. You know, you were more than happy to be their safe place, and they were more than happy for you to be that. Like, it was just really happy and a content situation, a really relaxed, chilled kind of thing. I feel like when you look back on this connection, like, yeah, you were the person that made them feel better. But when you look back on this connection, you don't see that. You don't see that you were somebody who had to take care of them. You just saw them as somebody who you were kind of happy to take care of, not somebody that you had to take care of. You know, and I feel like the times that you had with them were really chilled and relaxed. You know, when you think back on this connection, it was so good, and so there was a chill element to this. Take it as it resonates. You know, you had good times. You had good times, and, you know, you really vibed with each other, and just when you hung out, it felt good. It felt like this was where you're supposed to be. I offer personal readings. You can check the description, but it's that's what I'm getting. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can check the description, but it's like, yeah, you made them feel better about things, but it was still quite a chilled connection. You know, they didn't give signs of being worried about anything that would make you think that they're not into this. The only thing that started happening was they were starting to get these thoughts in their head that, oh, Aries can do better. You know, Aries should not have to babysit me. But now they're like, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I fumbled this. Like, I shouldn't have walked away. I shouldn't have abandoned the connection for no reason. And that's, you see that as well. Like, they left for absolutely no reason. You know, I feel like it was a very impulsive thing. It was pretty much overnight or out of the blue that they just up and left. You know, no warning. But that was just because it was a panicked, it was very much an impulsive decision based on thoughts they were having. But now they're looking back and they're like, why did I do that? And there's a sense of them wanting to amend the connection, okay? Wanting to reach out, wanting to apologize, wanting to rebalance the situation, wanting to go back to how it was, wanting to refresh the connection, wanting to rebirth the connection, Aries. Aries, I'm going to pull some messages. I'm going to take a look into what this person might want to say to you. Okay, Spirit, what does Aries person want them to know? Like, I feel like time has passed, like a significant time has passed, okay? And I feel like they are a bit older now, obviously, but I feel like the aging, they have a lot more sense now, you know, and they're just really cringing at the past. Like, how they handled the situation with you, how they walked away from it. Like, why I was so stupid. I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, 100% they can't. They can't. They're thinking about, why did I walk away from this? Why did I walk away from something that was so good and somebody who was so good for me? I was so stupid. Like, they really think they were so stupid to do this. And they were. They were, Aries. I can't get enough of you. So we've got two I can'ts. I can't get enough of you. I can't stop thinking about you. You know. My heart belongs to you. I lied to you. Interesting. Take it as it resonates. Let's pull from my other deck. Spirit, what else does Aries person want them to know? I'm coming for you, I promise. I'm coming for you, I promise. So there is, like, they do want to salvage this. The fire I feel for you is unknown to me. Are you better off without me? That's like how they started thinking back then. You know, that's the kind of thought that built up, and it's why they did abandon this. I'm dealing with my triggers and insecurities. Aries, I hope you got something from that reading. And if you have, please remember to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you back soon. Thank you for watching.